Så fantastiskt. Så nu tror jag vi filmar från alla håll och kanter. Vi kommer ju hoppa in på engelska, men först och främst bara hej båda. Helena, det är ju jätteroligt att ni heter samma sak. Fantastiskt.
Ja, jätteroligt.
Ja. Och jag tänkte så här. Jag tänker att vi kör liksom igång på en gång, och sen så kommer jag skicka också den här inspelningen till er båda två så att ni får titta igenom den, och så är det någonting som vi säger som bara, det där skulle jag inte sagt eller vad som helst, då är det bara att säga till, för då kan jag redigera bort det. Så att vi behöver liksom inte känna att shit, tänk om jag säger någonting fel, eller ingenting kan liksom bli fel, och så kan vi titta igenom det. Känns det okej?
Ja.
Det kommer att klippas lite sen.
Alltså jag gillar att bara köra på och inte klippa. Men om det är någonting som sägs och du bara shit, det där vill jag inte få med eller någonting, då självklart så klipper vi bort det. Men tanken är att vi kör på liksom. Och tanken är också att vi pratar max en halvtimme. Så att det ska liksom inte bli någon så här superlång konversation. Känns det okej?
En halvtimme, jag tänkte för en halvtimme ska användas för marknadsföring då, eller?
Ja, i så fall, alltså det här är ju för dem som känner liksom shit, vad är Master Manifest Soul Coaching för någonting? Och vilka resultat kan man få? Och hur känns det att vara klient? Och hur känns det att vara coach? Och så här, vad är det som händer? Så att, och det här blir ju jättespännande, tänker jag, för att det här är ju från liksom båda eras perspektiv liksom.
Hur känns det,
här är
Helena?
utanför min comfort zone, så det skriker om det, men det blir säkert bra.
Det kommer bli skitbra, Helena. Det är jättebra.
Jag har bara förberett mig liksom bara några meningar på varje svar där. Hur mycket måste man prata?
Ja, men jag och Linda ska också prata.
Ja, det är bra.
Exakt, så du kommer inte och grejen är så här att de kvinnor som dras till mitt arbete, det är tjejer som ofta har också väldigt mycket prestationsångest. Det är duktiga flickan. Så ju mer vi kan få fram av alla de här känslorna, så jag nämner jättegärna det. Liksom nu i början när jag gör introduktionen så nämner jag väldigt gärna det liksom, och frågar mig hur känns det? Känns det easy peasy eller känns det som alltså comfort zone eller vad händer? Så berätta jättegärna alla känslor, för det är det. Det är någonting jag står för så mycket, att när vi kan våga prata ifrån hjärtat och våga berätta hur känner vi faktiskt. Jag är livrädd men jag gör det ändå. Det är då vi verkligen kan skapa riktig connection liksom. Känns det okej?
Ja.
Fantastiskt. Jag ska också ta fram frågor. Och det kan hända att jag flummar ur och frågar frågorna på lite annat sätt eller sådär, om min intuition guidar mig till det. Men då har vi liksom frågorna som jag skickar är guidelinen som jag tänker, men det här är saker som jag gärna vill få med. Och sen så kanske jag ställer frågan på något lite annat sätt eller så. Men vi låter vi låter intuitionen guida allting. Kommer att bli asbra, det vet jag. Så att jag tänker att jag kommer prata i form utav att så till också de som ser det här, så kommer jag kanske säga så men ni kan jättegärna kommentera eller någonting sånt. Men obviously det här är ju en inspelning där ingen annan tittar just nu. Men jag kommer prata som om att de tittade nu. Förstår du vad jag menar?
Ja.
Perfekt. Okej. Jag hoppar över på engelska, och jag hörde också att Helena hade sagt till dig om engelskan och att du kände att det var också lite outside comfort zone.
Så här bara.
Men du har nyss varit i USA, så du borde inte ha så stora problem att prata engelska.
Nej, men det är lite så här, det är ju fackspråk, alltså är ni med? Alltså det här är ju, att prata en vanlig konversation, så lay down med släktingar, är lite mindre prestationsladdat än att prata där det spelas in.
Ja.
Och dessutom ska man höra på sin egen dåliga engelska sen.
Och jag tänker så det är ju ingen tillfällighet att vi sitter här och går igenom alla de här sakerna. Alltså jag tänker så här, din själ har ju också guidat dig till att du ska ha den här konversationen nu, Helena, för att du ska våga ta ditt nästa steg, vad nu det är. För jag ser liksom att allting som andra Helena V då har blivit så, hjärntvättad med att så, fast allting som händer är ju för vårt highest good, så att vi verkligen kan levla upp och bli bli den förebilden i den här världen som vi menade att vara. Så att du är på rätt väg. Fantastiskt.
Du är på rätt väg, Helena. Du gör ett jättebra jobb.
Ja, verkligen.
Det är din förtjänst. Men ja, nej, det är så.
Jag är verktyget och du gör jobbet.
Ja. Nej, men det är så. Jag vet att man måste gå utanför komfortzonen, men det är inte alltid så härligt.
Nej,
det är inte alltid roligt.
Jag tänker så här, jag drar
men resultatet blir så bra.
Ja, exakt. Och det är det. Jag vill nu, jag bara, ni får inte säga för mycket nu, för jag vill kunna få med allt det här i själva, så när det kommer fram juicy stuff så vill vi gärna ha med det, för att allt det här är verkligen super juicy stuff. Så jag tänker, jag gör en kort introduktion och sen så kör vi igång. Känns det okej för båda? Fantastic. Hey everybody, I am here together with amazing Helena Westerlund and Helena Sandberg, which is amazing that these two women, they have the same name or first name. And this is really, really, really awesome because this is new for me to do this in this kind of setting. Normally I interview only my students or my clients, so like one person. But now we have Helena Westerlund, who has taken my training, who has helped Helena Sandberg to do a session, and you had incredible results from that one. Is it one session you have done now, or is it two?
3 sessions.
3 sessions. And you have...
she's done the whole program.
Wow, incredible. I didn't even know that. So this is even more awesome. And we were just discussing, so before we came on and started the whole thing, we were just discussing a little bit about the comfort zone, and Helena Sandberg, you said, oh, this feels a little bit outside the comfort zone. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, it's pretty much out of my comfort zone, actually. Yeah, I feel kind of nervous, but well, I trust the guidance, so
amazing.
I think it will be fine.
Yeah, it really, really will. And I even brought a glass. It's not like real champagne, it is bubbled water, but I brought it because I really wanted to celebrate. Amazing. So thank you so truly much, both of you, for being here. So what would you say, Helena Sandberg, is the biggest reason why you feel that this is outside the comfort zone?
To speak with you now? Yeah, because I am brought up like the little good girl, and you need to do stuff right, and I'm talking Swedish, so this is not my primary language, and this is obviously out of my comfort zone. Before the meeting, I was kind of, what should I do? Should I, prepare myself, or should I look in the mirror? And what did I do? I did look in the mirror. And
so did you not look in the mirror, or you did look in the mirror?
Yeah, I did look in the mirror instead of looking, what should I say? And that is so stupid.
No, I think that was awesome, because the thing is that when we can trust that whatever comes through us in the moment, that is exactly what is supposed to come through. And this is the thing and the point of the whole message that I want to bring to the women out in the world, is that we have so much guidance from our soul. Like, I see that we are the soul, and we have all the knowledge within the soul. And many times the mind wants to jump in and hold us back into that the good girl, like you were describing, that, oh, I'm terrified of doing anything wrong. And then the mind jumps in and just is holding us back. And that prevents us from actually living our truest purpose. And when we live our truest purpose, we can have the money that we want, we can have the relationships that we want, we can have the body that we want, we can have everything that we want, when we're living from the place of soul. So congratulations for taking that step to look in the mirror instead of preparing yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. So So to recap, or for everybody who is watching this, if you can relate to that feeling that Helena just described, that like, oh, I have to be the good girl, like you can't say anything wrong. If anybody can relate to that, just drop a comment and say, I can relate. That would be awesome, because we will all be watching the replay on this. We will be watching the comments, and we just love that feedback, to just hear that feedback that what we are talking about is actually making a difference in all you beautiful women that are watching this. So it makes a lot of difference for the three of us to know that we are actually making an impact in somebody's life as they are watching this, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, good. Then we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Amazing. So, Helena Sandberg, you went to Helena Westerlund because of something. What was the reason that you contacted Helena in the first place? Why did you want her help?
Yeah, at the first, I saw her Facebook post that she wanted test clients. And something in me was very, very curious. And I'm, ooh, hypnosis. Wow. I always been curious about that. So I texted her and see if we were a good match. And at that time, I had just quit my job for spend time in my own business and invest the time in my own business, so to speak. And I was kind of nervous about it, what I have done. A part of me wanted to do that, but I was scared like hell, but I did it anyway. But when I saw Helena's post, I was just, okay, yeah, let's try this. And obviously we were a good match.
Yeah. Incredible, because you ended up working together.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. So you had taken this massive step in your life. You had a regular job before. You also had a company, and then you had made a transition to invest all your time and focus and dedication into your company. And now you were in a position where you were super afraid, but you did it, but still like you were super afraid. And then you saw Helena's post about hypnosis and you felt like, oh, this is interesting. Was there any part of you that was afraid of hypnosis?
Oh yeah. It was. I've seen movies, when the audience is kind of like in trance and they cannot control anything, and I thought it was, could it be like that? But I need to try it anyway. But Helena told me, no, it's not like that. And one part of me obviously is afraid of what to find in there, because we have blockages.
Yeah.
And you need to feel them to heal them. So
100%.
Yeah. So of course I was scared.
Yeah.
But my excitement was bigger.
Yeah. Incredible. All right. So the two biggest fear was losing control and what shall I find in there?
Yeah.
All right, amazing. So thank you for that, like recapping what has happened. So Helena, for you, when you Helena Westerlund, when you posted that post and you were like, hey, I'm actually becoming now the Master Manifestor Soul Coach and I can work with hypnosis, and now you were posting this on your Facebook. What was all the feelings that were going on for you?
Oh, it was big to post it on my Facebook. I was scared. I was outing myself to do something else that I haven't done before, and it wasn't a very nice feeling at all. But I did it anyway. Yes. Because I want to do this. We have done this test session on each other in the course before, and I was good at it. So, and I like doing it, and I like helping people through that hypnosis session and everything that you found out. So I did a post anyway, but it was scary.
Amazing. And when something is scary, it just means that this is what the mind is thinking, that way this could be dangerous for some reason. But when we can tune into that soul guidance, because the soul is always guiding us. The problem is that most people cannot hear the soul because it's so deep down buried underneath all the layers of the mind. And here we have two great examples of this, what actually can happen when we can follow soul, like we can help the mind to get out of the way. And this is also so extremely powerful when we do this inside the sessions. So we can do it like so much on like daily life, but when we are actually also tapping in and doing it through the sessions, that is where the real like extreme power comes in. So what were the results, Helena Sandberg, that you hoped to get out? Because you said you had made the transition, you were afraid, you were curious about hypnosis. What was the result that you were like, if Helena Westerlund can help me with this, that would be awesome?
Yeah, I really wanted to feel more secure, calm, and more in my power. I was a little bit all over the place, and Helena has helped me so much. She know I was all over the place.
Yeah, and you talked to me a lot about energy. You didn't have so much energy either.
No, and she helped me, feel more grounded and learn techniques how to get more energy and keep it.
Yeah.
So,
and when you were saying that, sorry.
I give my energy away all the time, and I always did.
Yeah.
But now I know some tools not to give it away.
Fantastic. I'm super happy to hear that. And when you're saying that you were all over the place, what did that look like in the physical reality when it came to your company, for example?
Well, I didn't have any experience at all in my company, and I just quit my job without having any plan. So I just trust the guidance, but it was really, really scary, and I didn't know how to act or something, but yeah.
So was it almost like it turned up like a fog, like you couldn't really see what next steps to take in your company because of that insecurity, or?
Yeah, that should probably be a good describing. Yeah, like a wall. Yeah.
Like a wall. Yeah, amazing. So, and then what happened? You did the sessions. Exactly, like, so inside, for those of you watching who are curious about the whole like Master Manifest Soul coaching training, is like I'm showing my students like how do we actually help our clients with a package of that includes hypnosis sessions, where in hypnosis is just a state of the mind, but we are doing the sessions in a way so that we can go through the layers of the mind and actually tap into the soul and get the wisdom from the soul guidance. So we are working on completely different dimensions, which is why the results are so powerful. So we are doing the 3 sessions like that, and then we are having kind of follow-up / coaching calls in between to see what is going on for the client and stuff like that. All right, so your first experience, the first session that you did, the hypnosis session where you connected with soul, how did you feel, first of all, during the session? Was it scary? Did Helena take over your mind? What happened?
I felt very safe all the time because Helena is so calm and she lead the question and the guidance very, very well. So I felt very, very safe. So that was very nice. Yeah, but in the first session, Helena had now I lost the word, but she said, we can find out what your purpose is. So we did that. And I didn't know what to expect and what to see or feel or something like that. But I kept seeing a yellow star. I thought that was so strange. What a yellow star? What is that? And Helena knew what it meant. So yeah, I should be like a bright star and shine the way for others. So That was my purpose, and to lead others.
Incredible. And so then to hear that from Helena Westerlund's perspective, Helena, for you it made sense what the star meant. Is that something that you could have guessed a few months back in time, that you were going to be able to help people understand their true purpose in life?
No, absolutely not. But when she was talking about the star, the big yellow star and things like that, during the session, it came. I also got. I also got from my intuition. So when I'm doing the session, so it tells me what it is also. So when she was talking about the yellow star, I see her as a star. I see Helena as a star. Yeah,
You are.
Yeah, bright and shining, and yeah.
Incredible. And I really want to add to this that the reason why you could, Helena Westerlund, truly tap into your intuition is because you have taken the steps first. You have done it through the first part of the training. You have worked with yourself. You have received sessions. You have understood your soul's purpose. You have understood yourself, meaning that when you're taking on clients now, you can lead them from a perspective of knowledge that you have. It's not like you have read a book or just watched a course. You have taken and embodied and done the steps for yourself, meaning that when you're helping Helena and other clients, you can help them from your own soul guidance. And this is how this becomes so extremely powerful.
Yeah, it's very powerful, and it feels very special to see the same picture as Helena, as the client did, and I understand it in a total other way, because she's experienced it, and it's like I'm standing behind the screen and watching everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a total understanding for what's happening.
Amazing. And that is kind of how I am experiencing myself when I'm doing sessions for clients. Yeah. It's like I kind of know what they're seeing, even sometimes before they are saying it themselves.
Yeah.
And for me, I didn't know that I had a strong intuition. This is something that I've practiced. I learned how to tap into it, and I've practiced it. So for you, Helena Westerlund, was this something? Were you born, like, I know you were born with it, but did you know that you were born with it? Like,
in one way, but I never used it, and I just pushed it away because it's not that very practical to have when you're working in a lot of things. Sometimes it's not that very practical to have, so I've just stuffed it away.
So if anybody can relate to that watching this, you can write a word like intuition. That if you know you have an intuition, but you are always being afraid to use it. Because I also knew, I believed in ghosts and stuff, and I could feel like every time somebody, or I got into a ghost, you know how one person starts to talk about a ghost story, and all of a sudden everybody joins to the conversation and everybody has a story. But nobody normally talks about it. But I always felt like when those conversations started to happen, I just felt like all my senses just got wide open. So I had to start to avoid those kind of conversations because I felt something happen within me. And I got very afraid of talking about those kind of things. And this is because I always had this deep intuitive thing and that I can't connect. But I was also like, Helena, I was like pushing it down because I was like, if I open this, I don't know what's gonna happen.
And that's not so fun if you don't know how to take care of it.
Exactly. And this is also what we are doing inside the training. So now, Helena Westerlund, when you are guiding clients and yourself through stuff like this, do you feel safe now?
Yeah, I feel safe. I feel totally safe.
Amazing. Wonderful. Okay, so back to Helena S. So when you realize like, oh shit, I have a huge purpose on the planet. I'm here to lead. I'm here to be the bright light for other people. What were all the thoughts that came to you after the session? now when you knew that you had a massive purpose?
Yeah, it was a lot of thoughts. One way of my being has always known, but one way is like, what? I can't do this. This is way out of my comfort zone. I want to sit in my corner. So, yeah, that was kind of scary too. But I was also relief. I felt relief because, okay, now I know. And okay, I got this mission and I need to follow it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it was scary, of course.
Yeah, and that is normally what tends to happen when people see that they have a huge purpose. And I believe that every woman and every man who has this like feeling inside themselves, like there is something more. I don't know what that something is, but I believe that that is the purpose. It's trying to come through, but we are so terrified because we don't know what it is. So, and then I know that there were incredible results coming through all of this. So I don't want to spoil it, so you will be the one, Helena, telling what happened. Was it the thing that I'm referring to? Was it during the other session or the third session?
Yeah, it was the other session.
Okay, so what happened during the second session?
Yeah,
or after?
We went further with the thought of reading.
Mm-hmm.
In that session, I saw myself sitting in a kind of bus outside of kind of theater or something with a script in my hand. I was like, okay. And I was ready to go up on stage. And that is so out of my comfort zone. This cannot be right.
And you said it many times during the session. This is not right. This is not what I'm supposed to do. No way.
Yeah, I remember. No way. Yeah. Yeah. And after a while, it felt like the script was made by me. So I thought it was like a book script or something. So yeah, I didn't think about it so much after that. And and kind of I did, but I feel like I could just leave it behind a little bit, and then it came over me, and I started to write inspirational posts on Facebook. And a few weeks after doing that, I used that material for a book script. So, a part of it to a book script. So,
we were talking about it on the second coaching sessions too. Because you said something about you didn't know what to do with the script that you had in the hand during the hypnosis session and things like that. And we stopped talking about it, and
yeah, that's good you remember. Forget a lot.
But this is just so, like, this is so incredible. And this is really for everybody watching, like, this is the power of these kind of sessions, when we can get out of the mind and into the truth. Because the truth is there. And what we are supposed to do and manifest, it is there. We just gonna access it, and once we do, incredible things happen. So okay, so you post it on Facebook, and then you use that post as a part of a script.
Yeah.
And that a part of a script.
Sorry.
And then that became like a full book script, or what happened?
Yeah, eventually, a few weeks later, it was, but I haven't posted all of the script I have in my book on Facebook, just a part of it. Yeah, but what I should write in my book, I feel like a strong intuition when it arrives, so to speak. It could be a feeling, it could be a song in my head, stuck in my head, or whatever it was like, oh, okay, this should mean this, and I wrote it down, and I just listened to my intuition, and it was really, really fast. In a couple of weeks, it was like a whole full script.
So let me recap this. You worked at the normal job. You then transitioned into your own company. You were totally afraid. you found Helena thanks to her mission. And she guided you to access your soul information. And just a few weeks after that, you have written a whole book.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It's so amazing. And when she started to write the book, it was just, I will never be done. This will take forever. And then talking about it over and over and over again. And I said, just do it. You're doing great. And you did great, and you're still doing great. And it's an awesome book.
Incredible. And what have happened with this book now? Like, will you use it for anything? What is the process?
Yeah. The process has kind of stopped a little bit because I have sent it to publisher. And we got 2 offers from publisher, but I haven't done anything with it because I'm waiting for more replies. Yeah, nothing feels 100% right at the moment.
You're waiting for a better option. Better
opportunities. Yeah, incredible. Yeah. And I am so, like, maybe we will follow up on these conversations to see what else is being unleashed from this, because the manifestation process is so magical, like every step of the way, even though when it looks like it comes to like, oh, resistance, like it's just because something even better is waiting around the corner. And what you can do, if both of you would be open to that, you can do another session and just see like, okay, what more information do we need based on where you want to take the book, because it's always going to be based in your truest intention with what you actually want. And you can get so much more information on this. So, but that in itself, like that story, and that just took place in a few weeks. So how are you now, Helena S, seeing your future? Like, you used to be this little girl in a grown-up woman's body, feeling insecure and kind of lost and staring into a wall. What are you staring into now? Like, what is...
Yeah, I think I'm standing on a few books. I can see over the wall, I think. Yeah, but I see a bright future, and I have started writing my second book as well. So...
of course you have.
Yeah, and then I listened to my intuition again. So my intuition said, you need to ask Helena if she wants to join and be a co-writer. So I did. She said yes.
Oh my god. This is incredible.
Yeah, I thought yes.
Yeah, but was that a secret? I'm sorry for that. You can.
No, it's not a secret. Is it a secret?
But that is what we're doing now.
Oh wow.
And I'm looking forward to it very much.
Me too. It's very funny.
And this is just like, I'm so happy that I get to be a part of this whole conversation. Like, so when Helena Via told me about your results about the book before, Helena said, Linda, it's like you're a grandmother to all of this.
Yeah, you are.
And I was being so honored, because this is like so awesome in how the infertility that I went through, that was like this such a big pain in my life, it woke me up to the whole purpose of what I'm doing now and preparing me to become the best mom that I want to be in the future. It's like, and then all of this results with beautiful babies. It's just so awesome. Is there anything else that you feel like, hey, I really want to add this to the conversation? Otherwise, I feel like it's just so incredible, all of this.
Well, I need to get some credit for Helena, because she is amazing. She is so calm. She's so professional. She's so nice. She's the kind herself. And yeah. And I want to give you that credit. I'm very grateful for you. I'm glad to have you in my life.
Did you know each other before?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was doing what, like you said I should do, Linda. I was adding friends on Facebook. And I added Helena sometimes.
Oh my god. This is so incredible. And it's just like showing that everything is working exactly as it should. And this is also for everybody who is watching and who are stuck in a job and they're like, I don't know like how I could make all of this work. Like the power of the internet, the power that we have access to through like a global thing, it's just incredible. So for Helena Westerlund, if somebody's watching this now and they are stuck in their own manifestation process, like they're like, okay, I know I'm meant for more, I'm stuck in myself, and I don't wanna have a normal job, because you have gone through that first, the manifestation process, and then you turn into manifestation coach, and now you are having beautiful, amazing women, babies in the world. So what would you say to somebody who is like, could this potentially be for me?
I just want to say, trust the process, trust yourself, trust Linda, and just do the things. Just do it. It doesn't matter how scary it is. Just do it.
Amazing.
Don't listen to all the excuses. Just do it.
And you don't have to say this, Helena, if it is like non-official, but you have taken a big step in your life very recently, right?
Yeah, it's official. I'm just gonna do my thing now. So I quit my job. I will work another week, and it has been a journey because I have been more invested there and emotionally invested in my job than I thought I would be. So I know it's not right, but it was it had been a tough decision anyway, even though I knew I shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah. So you came into the whole, like, you found my world just like, what was it? I can't remember now, 6 months ago or something.
Yeah.
And
September.
In September?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's like 8 months or something. And you knew, you were like, okay, I am commuting to work. I'm spending a lot of hours like back and forth going to work. And I don't really have any energy and do the fun stuff that I want to do. And then you're finding this incredible work, and you find, like, you started the manifestation process for yourself and really getting into your soul, getting into your manifestation power. And then you are starting to help like your family and like testing to do sessions for clients. And now you know, like, I can go 100% in for my soul-led business.
Yes.
So incredible.
Yeah.
I'm so
and
proud.
It feels so good. It feels calm and it feels safe.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I got a lot of scary things coming up sometimes, and I think about money and I think about all the other stuff, and then I just feel, no, it doesn't matter. But it's not going up and down so much now. I'm more calm, and I feel safe, and I know everything will be all right.
Yeah, because you have also seen your future through all of this. Exactly like you said, Helena Sandberg, when you saw it, you were like, I've seen myself with the script on the bus. I've seen it, and therefore I know that if I just take aligned action, meaning action that soul is telling me to take, then I will get there. And you have seen, Helena Westerlund, your incredible future.
Yes, I have. Yes,
so you know where you are heading.
Yeah. On the stage.
Up on the stage, yeah, exactly. So that was one of the sessions. I don't know if you, Helena Sandberg, know this, but that was one of the sessions that we did. So Helena was a test client, or like a demonstration client, when I said, like, okay, I'm gonna teach now when I started, like, okay, so it's not only about me taking on clients who will find their purpose. Now it's me helping them to actually give this knowledge away to more people. So I asked, who want to be the demonstration client? And Helena was like, I do. I'm terrified, but I want to do it. So
I was terrified.
We were a group of maybe 10 women inside that call, and you got to connect with your soul under the hypnotic state, which is just a super relaxed state of the mind, and you got to see yourself in Mexico somewhere.
Yeah.
And I asked you about money because the topic that we had for the session was that you felt fear around money, or not, like you have to work super hard to earn money. That was the belief. And we connected with your soul, and your soul showed you that you are here to live this awesome life. And I asked you, I was like, okay, so how do you feel around money when you are in Mexico? You're like, no, money's not a problem. I have a lot of money. And then I asked you, so,
yeah, and I didn't work either.
Exactly, because I asked you, like, how is the money coming in? And you were like, I don't work. And I was like, okay, so what is it that you do? And then you tuned into that. You were saying, well, you were like, I'm speaking on the stages, I'm transforming people's lives.
Yeah, but I didn't work.
Exactly. So would you say, like, when you worked with Helena S, did that feel like work for you?
No, not at all.
Incredible. So you are doing exact. So this is the thing, like, when we get to access that information to see, like, hey, this is the life that my soul has planned for me to live. And when you are connecting with that frequency, because I made you an audio, Helena, after that session. So I made Helena an audio, and you probably, Helena, as you also probably have audios that Helena V made for you. And you start to tap into that frequency of the soul, then you can take action that is in alignment with that frequency, so to speak. Incredible. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for being such an inspiration, both of you, for so many other women in the world watching this.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to do that.
Incredible.
Thank you so much.
And well done. Like, you did so well, because you said you were nervous before. How does the nervousness feel now? Is it gone, or?
Yeah, for me it's gone.
Perfect. Awesome. So we already grew just from being here as well. I wish everybody a super beautiful rest of your day, and Helena, beautiful day and beautiful midsummer tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.